20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to choose your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checking, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats!
All right, and we're here getting ready for our boys basketball game here versus the Wind River Cougars for their first game of regional action. Bobcat boys lead the Northwest with a 18-4 record, 6-0 in the conference, and Wind River Cougars last in theirs with a 1-22 record, 0-6 in the conference. So tough couple seasons here for the for the Cougars, and Bobcats hoping to keep it that way for this regional game. Bobcats played them a number of times over the last several years and have played really, really well against them. Last game, I didn't call it. They played them last week, Tuesday, I believe, and I didn't see that game. Bobcats won big in that one. But I did call a game earlier when Wind River and Thermop played, and Thermop held Wind River to just 8 points in that ball game. So Bobcats coming hoping to do some of that. There's a little bit of a worthy note here as Cody Bomagen is on the sidelines in his street clothes. It does look like he is in a little bit of a walking boot as well, so he will not be playing today in this ball game. Hopefully just some maintenance there and nothing too serious, but so he'll be like I said, on the sideline in his street clothes. So he will not be playing today against the Wind River Cougars. Again, Bobcats coming in defending champs from 2A last year, hoping to do the same. Regionals last year, they did get upset by Wyoming Indian in that game, in the semifinal game, so didn't make it to the regional championship game. Went on to win the state championship, however, and both those teams, I imagine, hoping to see each other again here in this gym. Bobcats hoping to maybe get revenge in this gym for regional action, and then Wyoming Indian hoping to upset the Bobcats as well. They did beat Thermop earlier in the season, so that is one of those that they're hoping to look for. So, oh yeah, I just got a note here that my score is looking like the same, so I'll have to change that as I'm talking here. But Bobcats getting ready for a big start to the regional tournament here in Riverton. Again, 2A West plays all of their games in Riverton because it has a nice venue, good place for everybody to be able to stay as well and travel, kind of more centrally located for most of the teams. So that's why it is here in Riverton and doesn't travel around and hosting different people. So that's where we're at. We're about 5 minutes from a tip-off here for your Bobcats in this ball game, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the rest of our pregame show right after this.
And we Interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, we're back here with the pregame show here presented by Wild today, and let's get right into our Edward Jones Keys to the Game presented by your financial advisor right there in Thermopolis, Travis Winger. And again, a big shout out to all of our sponsors. As you'll see across the top of our screen, you'll have all the sponsors allowing us to video these and bring them to you live. We will not be able to do that for the state tournament, unfortunately. If both teams are able to make it, we'll have it live on radio, and we'll still stream it on Wild today. We just won't be able to film it. We'll have an ongoing scoreboard or something like that. So just for a heads up for that, hoping that both teams do make it to the championship. So like I said earlier, for our keys to the game is who's going to step up in that position for Cody Baumagen. Cody Baumagen in his street clothes with a walking boot on, so he is not going to play in this ball game today. So I'm not sure who the starter will be, if it'll be Jordan Garrison potentially, could be Ty Simmerall coming in if to replace a big for a big, could be Bridger Pyle as well, so be interesting to see. So stepping into that role as well. And then I think bigger than anything is just come out running on all cylinders. Their defense leads to great offense. I think if the Bobcats focus on that, putting the pressure on the Cougars, getting steals and then leading to easy buckets for them, those will be the two big things. So come away with day one with a win. You got to win two to make it to state, and that's got to be the goal. Got to win today to get halfway there. So with that, those are our Edward Jones Keys to the Game presented by your local financial advisor, Travis Winger. We're about 90 seconds from a tip-off here. We'll take one more break, get a word from our sponsors, and we will come back with tip-off and starting lineups right after this.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
All right, and we are back. So with our starting lineups for the teams for the Wind River Cougars, you have 0 Walker, number 1, Strock, number 3, Zane David, number 5, Ford David, and number 13, John Gallagher. For your Bobcats, it is senior that will replace senior Cody Bomagen. So you'll have number 0, Nolan Collins in, normal starter. Number 2, Zach Hasty, also a normal starter, along with number 5, Ellis Weber. And then senior number 10, Bridger Pyle will be the starter in place of Cody Bomagen, and then number 11, Brody Welch. So again, starting 4 seniors and the 1 junior in Brody Welch. So Bobcats getting ready to start. So Cody's not going to be able to keep his tip-off run alive here as he's handing those duties over to Brody Welch, and that will go. He'll go up against Gallagher here for the tip-off. And with that, we are underway. Brody Welch wins it though big as he gets it to Ellis Weber, and Cougars will come out in a 2-3 zone. Brody Welch with it now. To Nolan Collins, baseline to Brody Welch. He's going to drive in. Good drive in, up and in for 2 for Brody Welch for an easy first bucket. And again, man-to-man here by Bobcats. And you'll hear some loud crowd as the bench just cheering up on their feet, up and excited. Nolan Collins now with it. Gets it to Zach Hasty. Little skip pass to to Bridger. And Zach Hasty knocks it out to Brody Welch, now to Ellis Weber. Almost a great finish there by Bridger Pyle through the middle of some traffic. Bridger now back to baseline, a little low to high to Zach Hasty, and then he'll be fouled. Shooting 2 will be Zach Hasty. That foul's going to go against number 3, Zane David. And Hasty will go to line for free throws. Bobcats up 2-0 in this one. And first one for Hasty is off the front of the rim, rolls around. And second one here for Zach Hasty. He has the ball, shot is underway, is good. We'll make it 3-0. Bobcats gonna start out in full court man-to-man. Ball to Walker. Walker thought he had a lane, gets shut down pretty fast. Good defense there. Gallagher now with it. Gives it off to Strock. Strock now to David. To Zane David. Zane David drives baseline. Pass to Walker on the baseline. Strock thinks about the 3, passes it up. Pull-up jumper. No good, but there's Ford David with the rebound. Then he gets blocked by the bottom of the backboard, trying to put it back up. Rebound by Welch to Hasty. Now Weber has it. Cross court to Nolan. Now to Ellis. Ellis jab step. Tries to pass it baseline. Can't get it there. Turnover. Over to Walker. And then Ellis Weber knocks it out of the hands of Walker. Goes out of bounds. Stays with the Bobcats. Walker will take it on the far side. Just try to get it inbounds. Gets it to Ford. And then Ford David passes it off the foot of Brody Welch. Steal by Nolan. Gets it to Zach Hasty on the near side. Pass back up to Nolan Collins. Now over to Ellis. Inside to the high post. And then Brody, Bobcats being a little nonchalant with the ball right now, causing some turnovers. Zach Hasty, nobody comes over and guards him, so he just takes it in and scores 2. Makes it 5-0, 5:47 left in this first quarter. Zane David hands off to Ford. Ford back to Zane. And they're just keep doing a good job of just keeping it on one side of the court. And now Strock brings it on this left-hand side to Walker. Walker stepping up and in for 2. On the board for the Cougars. Makes it 5-2. Ball goes through Nolan Collins' hands. He runs it down. Ellis to Bridger. Bridger now to baseline again. And then to Nolan. Nolan's 3 is up and good. And Nolan again in the second half of the season has really found his shot, and especially his outside shot. Makes it 8-2. Bobcats lead. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Timeout on the floor. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Your text.
And we're back after a quick timeout. Bobcats leading 8-2 at the about the halfway mark. I think there's 5 minutes left. Yeah, 5:04 left in this first quarter. Bobcats leading 8-2. Again, a good shot there by Walker on their last possession. Bobcats going to come out in their full court man-to-man. See if they can put a little bit more pressure on the ball. Gets it to Walker. Nolan on him. Bring it up the sideline. Nolan just ekes by that screen. Strzok with it now. Out to Walker. Walker steps into the three, and then he knocks down a three. So 5 quick points for Walker. Makes it a 3-point game. Ellis with it now at the top of the key. Gets it to Nolan. To Brody. To Ellis. Oh, Nolan wide open underneath the hoop. Up and in for two. Kind of had to hang out there for a second. And 5 quick points for Nolan. 10. Oh, they did call that just a 2 for Walker in that second one. It must have had a foot on the line, so it makes it 10-4. Zane David with it. Strzok steps into the three. Shots up, no good. Bridger with a up high for the rebound. Brings it down, gets it to Ellis. Ellis on the near side. Halfway through the first quarter, Bobcats 6-point lead, 10-4. Jump pass to Nolan. Nolan thinks about the three. Kick back out. Kind of throws it in between Bridger and Ellis, but Bridger able to save it. Gets it to Ellis. Ellis jump pass to Zach. Zach drive, and then hands all over him by Jeffrey Strzok. That'll be foul on Strzok. Second foul. Ty Simmerall in for the Bobcats. He'll come in for Ellis. Bridger off. Jordan Garrison in. Zach with it. Gets it to Nolan. Nolan drives in. It gets blocked big by Gallagher. And Walker comes away with it. Cross court to Zane David. Good defense there by the Bobcats. Shot is up, no good. Good defense by Bridger, or by Brody. And then Zach Hasty with it now, 3:30 left. Directing traffic a little bit. Tell just a little bit of uncomfortable without Cody out there just to start the ball game. Nice pass by Nolan Collins to Brody Welch, up and in for two. Good interior play there by the Bobcats, makes it 12-4. And Zane David dribbles it off his shoulder. Nolan's all over him for it. And then pass up over the head of Walker. Walker not able to hang on to it, out of bounds. Ball to the Bobcats. And Garrison now will bring it up for the Bobcats. Over to Welch. 5-out offense here for the Bobcats to start it. Simmerall to Garrison to Hasty. Inside, good pass. Up and under for Brody Welch. Up and in for two. Who's going to look to eat here in this game without Bomagen in. Pyle and Weber set to come in for the Bobcats. Up by 10, 14-4. And good defense by Nolan Collins. Knocks it out of bounds. Bridger and Ellis will come in for Nolan and Brody. Walker with it now. Turnaround jumper by Fort David. No good. Rebound by Zach Hasty. Pass it up ahead to Simmerall. Simmerall going to drive in. Tough shot, and he'll be fouled. Hits the floor hard. And he'll be fouled by Kai Alatini. Be his first. And they'll send Ty to the line for two. First one for Simmerall is up and off the back of the rim, no good. Keeps the score 14-4. And young freshman Collimer, he'll come into the ballgame for Hasty. Some regional action here for that young man. And second one, it falls short. Rebound though by Bridger. Bridger back to Ty, now gets it to Ellis. Ellis will set him up, gets it to Collimer. Collimer to Pyle. Bridger from the top of the key, off the back of the rim, but Garrison's there for the offensive board. Stripped by Zane David though. Ford David gets it, zips it over to Strzok, up ahead to Walker, and then he tries to pass it over the top, hits the rim though. Ellis got a 3-on-1 opportunity. Ellis to Garrison. Garrison's shot is up, no good. He's going to be fouled. That'll be a foul on Zane David. That'll be his second. That'll send Garrison to the line. 4-2. That'll be second 1/4 team foul. 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Bobcats up by 10, 14-4. First one here for Jordan is good. Makes it 15-4. Second one here is no good. Rebound, no, comes to Colomer as the ball gets knocked around. Ellis steps out, gets the ball, gets him set up to Simmerl on the near side. Now to Garrison. Ellis to the top to Bridger. Bridger, no one comes out and guards him, so he knocks down his first three of the ball game. Makes it 18-4, and Colomer almost gets the steal there, gets it to Walker on the far side, drives up the sideline for David, ball on the ground. Colomer hustles for it, good hustle, saves it, gets it to Garrison. Simmerall now, gonna get a carry as he put the ball in his pocket, tried to get around a defender and then carry. Bobcats lead 18-4, 1:26 left in this one, in this first quarter. Tosses over the top, and Zane David just really to nobody. He throws it over the head of Strock. Bobcats actually they thought it was their ball, so they were actually surprised and kind of caught off defensively. Somebody was left open. Garrison now with the ball, 1:26 still left in the ball game. They bring it out the same place because nobody touched the ball. Simmerall with it now to Bridger. Bridger gonna drive in to Colomer. Colomer with the three from the side, knocks it down. The young man in the books. Makes it 21-4 just like that. And good defense there by Colomer as they try to throw it to Strock. Bridger Pyle comes away with it. And no one steps over and guards him, so he just takes it all the way up and in for two. Makes it 23-4 with a minute left in this opening quarter. Bobcats lead by 19. Kick out. Strock with it now. Bridger on him. Kick out to the corner to Walker. Walker with all 4 points. Drive in by Zane David. That shot's up, no good. Rebound by Colomer. Now he'll bring it up for the Bobcats. And we'll get a timeout with 30 seconds left. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this. Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and streaming live on YouTube. Wild Today. We'll be right back.
Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
All right, and we're back after a timeout. Just a few seconds left in this first quarter. Just under 30 seconds left. Bobcats ball. See what play drawn up here during the timeout. Ellis Weber sets it up. Gets a screen from Colomer. Ellis going to drive in, jump pass out to Simmerall. Simmerall with the three, way too strong. Colomer, good save, gets it to Bridger. Simmerall, another three, up, no good, strong again. Colomer almost comes down with the board, but does ends up in Ellis's hands. 10 seconds left. So he's calling for the screen, Ellis is. Oh, nice pass actually from Ellis, looking for Colomer. Just missed him, and ball go out with just under 3 seconds left in the quarter. And Ford David has it. He's just gonna huck it from the court, and too strong, out of bounds. And at the end of one, Bobcats lead by 19, 23-4 over the top of the Cougars. We'll be right back for second quarter action right after this.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
All right, and we're back here for second quarter action as we're just about to go, about 5 seconds from the buzzer here for second quarter action. Bobcats lead 23-4, which was kind of what was expected in this one. Just a note that Cody Bomagen, if you were expecting to see him today, he is in his street clothes, also in a walking boot. Again, hopefully for maintenance, not anything major or long-term, but I don't think so. And with that, it will be Cougars basketball to start this second quarter. Got Hasty, Welch, Collins, Cimarral, and Colomer in the ballgame for the Bobcats. Same starters as Ford David drives in. Tough shot, almost gets one to fall. He'll be fouled and go to the line for 2 shots. That foul will go against Brody Welch, be his team's first foul on the Bobcats, actually. And first one for Ford David is up and good. Makes it 23-5. Again, I've had the pleasure of calling a lot of games with Ford David in it. For about 3 years, I think I've been calling. The second one is missed. Brody Welch comes down with the rebound, so he plays really hard. It's fun to watch him play, so glad to get a call a few more games for him here. Zach Hasty now with the ball for the Bobcats, gets it to Nolan Collins. Getting him set up here to Ty. Ty thinks about the 3, tries to pass it at a low post, but it gets stolen by Kai Alatini. Ford David now with it. Colomer on him, backdoor cut by Zane David. Kick back out to Ford. And shot is up, no good, it'll be on the floor. I think that one will go against Cimarral, be his first. Call was on the floor, so no free throw. 7:15 it left in this one. Bobcats lead 23-5. Ford now drives baseline again, shots up and good. So being a little more aggressive here in this quarter is Ford. Nolan Collins now with it as they see a little full court pressure. Gets it out to Zach. He'll let everybody get set up. Stay in that 2-3 zone. Does Wind River. Kick over to Nolan. No one steps out on him, so he'll shoot. Ball's up, no good. Cimarral gets the rebound. Goes up, gets blocked. Colomer comes down with it. Nolan Collins goes up. Ball on the ground. And he'll come away with it now. Over to Cimarral. Back to Collins. To Colomer. Down to Hasty on the baseline. Tough shot up and in for 2 for Hasty. Makes it 25-7. Bobcats back up to an 18-point lead. Walker with it now. Colomer on him. To Zane David. Zane David drives in. That shot is up and good. Good move by Zane David. Makes it 25-9. Brody Welch with it now. Back it out. Gets it to Nolan. 25-9. 6 minutes left. Zach Hasty back out to Cimarral. Now to Collins at the top, to Colomer. Back to Collins, to Cimarral. Cimarral in for another 3, and he knocks that one down. Give him too many looks at it. He's eventually going to knock one down for sure. 28-9. And Zane David with Cimarral on him. And he'll drive in. Baseline shot is up, no good. Brody Welch comes down with the rebound. Jammed finger there by Zane David, looks like. And Zach Hasty with Bobcats with numbers. Drives in, shots up, no good. Zach thought he maybe got fouled. Kick over to Walker. Walker gonna try to drive coast to coast. Gets it to Gallagher. Gallagher just gonna step and travel through it. turnover as Bobcats lead 28-9 with 5 minutes left. Colomer and Simmerl will come out as Ellis and Garrison come in. Weber now gets it to Collins, back to Weber, to the center court, and not a great pass there from Zach, just kind of nonchalant through it. It's not quite enough zip on it. Walker now gets it to Walker, tossed it down to Kai Alatini, and then he threw it back, and then ball went off of Walker out of bounds. So a 2-2-1 full court press here. If Brody would just go deep, they're not watching deep at all. He'd have a chance. Gets it to Ellis, the middle of the court though. Back now to Zach Hasty, 4:30 left. Nolan Collins with it up the top of the key. Kind of a slow pace game here. Ball movement going around. Ellis now with his first shot of the ball game. 3 is up, no good. Ford David with it now to Walker. Back to Ford. Ford, but now into Gallagher, and then Brody Welch gets a nice block up high on Gallagher and gets a rebound. Gets it to Zach Hasty. 4 minutes left in this first half. Bobcats lead by 19, 28-9. Back to Ellis, to Garrison, to Nolan. Nolan head fake good. And Ellis Weber then jab step floater through the middle of the lane, up no good. Nolan Collins goes and gets the offensive board though, gets it to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty triple team, still finds a way up and in for 2. Makes it 30-9. Bobcats up by 21. Biggest lead for the Bobcats in the ball game so far. And pass over to Strock from Walker. Ellis on him, Strock to Gallagher, and Zach Hasty steals it away from him. See if we get a, nope, he's not gonna try to dunk it, just up and in for 2 for Zach Hasty. And we got a timeout, so we'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
At Central Wyoming College, offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
All right, also wanted to come back and thank a bunch of our sponsors as well to make this video a possibility for us as well. So you have to listen to my voice a little bit more, so apologize for that. But Patterson Construction is one of our sponsors. Patterson Construction has served Hot Springs County and surrounding areas since 1992. As a general contractor, call for your spring and summer projects, 307-864-5302. Thank you to Patterson Construction. And also, quick shout out to Whiteout as well. They remind you to buckle up every trip, every time, whether you're heading home from the game or driving across Wyoming. Seatbelt saves lives. Slow down, stay alert, and drive sober. Keep our roads safe for everyone. This message is brought to you by Whiteout. So again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Sorry I missed some of those in our first girls game. Didn't get these until just now during that timeout, so I'll do better about reading those as well. So after the timeout, Bobcats leading 32-9, 3:06 left in this one. And Ford David will bring it up for the Cougars. Oh, expecting a handoff there, and Ford David just tricks some hands, keeps a handle on it, and then ball go off of Ford David as Bridger actually maybe could have gotten over the back there, but under 3 minutes left in this first half. Bobcats up big 32-9 over the top of the Cougars. To Nolan. Now gets it to Garrison, to Ellis. Ellis jab step, pump fake up to Hasty. Hasty thinks about the 3. He drives in. Oh, and then a tough pass. Tries to kick it over to Garrison. Ball go out of bounds off the Bobcats. Just some uncharacteristic turnovers for the Bobcats in this one so far. Zane David not able to get it for David. Hangs onto it. He steps out of bounds. And it'll be off of the Cougars. Cimarron and Welch back into the ball game for the Bobcats. Garrison and Collins out. 2:24 left in this first half. Welch with it. Kick out to Ellis. Ellis drive in, left hand layup, no good. Zach Hasty tips the ball around a couple times though, comes away with the rebound. And he'll get him set up. Gets it to Cimarron. To Bridger. Get no movement really from the Bobcats, just standing right now. Oh, good cut there by Zach Hasty. Would have had to be a good pass to get it there, but Bridger now with it. Drives in, he's just got a wide open layup up and in for 2 for Pyle. Makes it 34-9. And ball about gets knocked away, but from Walker. Strock with it now. Back to Walker. And then Walker will knock it out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Cougars. 34-9. And ball on the floor. Cimarron comes away with it as Zane David dribbled off his foot. Martinez and Colomer set to come in. Cimarron to Hasty. Down to Brody Welch in the low post. He drives in, left hand, little baby hook up, no good. And rebound comes down to Kai. Zane David now with it. To Kai, long 2, up, no good. Nothing but white shirts around it to pick it up. Cimarron gonna have a chance for up and under, not able to finish the layup. Pass from Zach Hasty. And now numbers for the Cougars. Shot is up, no good, but there's Ford David for the putback. 5 points for him in the ball game, all of those coming in this second quarter. 45 seconds left now in this first half. Colomer and Davian Martinez hoping for a stoppage. Oh, and then Zach just kind of throws it up, tries to put a little English on it, and then he gets the ball right back as he steals it, and then he's going to get fouled on the arm, and that'll be 3 on Zane David. And that'll send Zach Hasty to the line to shoot 2, where he's 1 of 2 from the line. Has 9 points in the ball game. And first one for Hasty is up and good. And that'll bring Gallagher in for Kyle Thomas. They're going to keep Zane David out there even with those 3 fouls. 30 seconds left. In this first half, 29.1 seconds to be exact. And the second one is up and good as well. And Colomer will come in. He'll come in for Zach Hasty. Brody Welch out. And that's who Davian Martinez came in for. Ford David gets it to Walker. Bobcats up by 25 in this one. 36-11. Ford David with it. And steal there by Bridger. Ball on the ground. Bridger comes away with it. 15 seconds left. He's going to drive in, lose the ball. Davian Martinez on the ground. Ford David's on the ground. Davian keeps it alive, but tosses it into the hands of Wind River Cougars. Gallagher with it now. 2 seconds left. See if Zane David gets a shot up. He does, but that will be the end of the first half. Bobcats lead 36-11, 25-point lead for them at the end of the first half. We will take a quick break as well. We'll come back with the Hot Springs Health halftime show right after this. And also wanted to give you another little shout out here for Nana's Bowling and Bakery. When the final buzzer sounds, head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in Du Bois at 809 McKinnon Street. Fresh baked pies, cookies, hot coffee, and fun on the lanes for the whole family. Nana's Bowling and Bakery, your hometown stop for fun, for food and fun. And we'll be back for our Hot Springs Health halftime show right after this.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. You know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis. The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, trusted providers, and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis, open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
All right, and we're back here for the Hot Springs Health halftime show as we look forward to the Central Bank and Trust stats at the half. Let's look real quick here what we're sitting at. And Bobcats up big 36-11 in this one over the top of the Cougars. Again, the first game I called, though, Bobcats only allowed 8 total points in the ball game against the Cougars. So Cougars fighting in this one, doing pretty good as well. Walker with 4 points started the scoring off for the Cougars. Zane David with a bucket for 2, and then for David scoring 5 points. Doing all that in the second quarter, went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Only free throws for him. Zane David, the only one really in any foul trouble with 3 fouls. As far as the other side, Nolan Collins with 5 points. 11 points for Zach Casey to lead all scorers. 1 for Garrison going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 7 points for Bridger Pyle knocking down at 3. Brody Welch with 6 points. And Simmerall coming in off the bench knocking down a 3, along with Lane Colomer knocking down a 3 as well. So with that, the Bobcats leading 36-11. Bobcats no one in any foul trouble. Looks like Brody Welch, Ty Simmerall, the only 2 with fouls even in that first half. So Bobcats up big in this one, 36-11. And I did get some feedback that I need to be better on my reading of these ads. So I do want to give a shout out, though, to our sponsors that we do have for this, because if we didn't have them, we wouldn't be able to cover these games. And again, normally we wouldn't even be able to bring you live feeds of Bobcat basketball during regionals if it wasn't for these sponsors. So again, a big shout out to them. One that doesn't have a commercial that I do want to talk about is One Stop Repair. When your vehicle needs attention, head to One Stop Repair at 525 South 5th Street in Thermopolis. From routine maintenance to major repairs, get your car or truck back on the road fast. One Stop Repair, dependable service in Thermopolis. So a big shout out to them. Also to Schlumberger. Drive progress forward with Schlumberger SLB, serving Fremont and Hot Springs County, delivering trusted energy services and field expertise to keep operations running strong. Schlumberger SLB, committed to performance and results. Again, a big shout out to all of them who bring these. And I'll have a few more to read through as well as we get to those throughout the day. But those also are Central Bank and Trust stats at the half as well. As far as looking at our keys to second half, I think again for the Bobcats, on paper it definitely looked as though Bobcats would come in and win this one strong. They are up 25, 36-11 at the half, so want to keep that going as well. Again, it's a good opportunity to give some of the younger guys a chance out on the court, so I'm sure we'll see some of them in the second half as well. Just keeping energy up as well. I would say probably the one maybe like little negative thing, if you had one in the game, if I want to be too critical, is just there was a few times where they just got a little nonchalant with the ball, kind of turnovers that weren't necessary, just kind of trying to toss the ball around instead of really good solid passes and things like that. So that'd probably be my one note of maybe some differences with that. But with that, those so just being more matter of fact with the ball, I guess, when they're playing that way. And then again, just to see some regional action for these younger guys, because that just pays off not only for now and into state basketball next week, but then also into the next years for some of these young boys after quite a few seniors graduate. So all really, really important to get some time on the floor. So with that, we're about 2 minutes from second half action, so we'll take a quick break and we will be back with Bobcat basketball right after this. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel YO Today.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshone Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation. For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local,
be local.
go Bobcats.
All right, and we're here getting ready for third quarter action as Bobcats lead big 36-11 as we're waiting on Wind River to come out on the court. It looks like playing for Bobcats, Garrison will come in for Brody Welch to start the second half. Otherwise, we got Collins, Hasty, Weber, and Pyle in for the Bobcats. Same starters for the Cougars. And we're underway here for third quarter. Up to Bridger, now to Ellis. Back up to Garrison up the top of the key to Bridger. And tough pass to Ellis. No, he's looking for the pass though, gets out to Nolan. Nolan steps into his shot, knocks down a three to get scoring going for the Bobcats to start the second half. Makes it 39-11. Bobcats now up by 28. Strock with it now for Cougars to Gallagher. Gallagher not wanting to put the ball on the floor at all. Before David gets it knocked away by Nolan Collins. He chases it down though. And then Fort David drives baseline, tries to get it to Gallagher. Garrison's there to steal it, comes away with the ball. And then he brings it up fast and then slows it up. Lets Zach get them set up in their offense. And come out in man-to-man. Bridger looks at the three, but passes it up, gets it to Hasty. Now to Ellis. To Nolan. Bobcats running their circle offense here, gets it to Ellis. And then just kind of a screen. Nolan thinks about the three, gets a dribble in. Maybe thought about it too much. Zach Hasty runs down the offensive board, though. And now gets it back up to Nolan, now to Bridger. Now to Ellis. Back to Nolan. Good patience here by Bobcats, gets it to Bridger. Bridger now steps into the three, and he knocks down a three. So back-to-back threes here for the Bobcats to start scoring off. And that's going to make it 42-11, a 31-point lead for the Bobcats with 6:17 left in the third quarter. We're going to get a quick timeout. And with that, let me get back to some of my reading. All right, another one, Bomb Photography. Bomb Photography with Lisa Bomagen. Senior portraits, families, kids, engagements, weddings, and business portraits. Clean professional images you will love. Call 307-864-3999. And again, I know she does a lot for both of these teams, especially the boys team with Cody on the team. Gets a lot of things together and does a lot of fun things. So appreciate Lisa Bomagen and all the things that she does there as well. And with that, the timeout is through. And so Bobcats will come out in full court man-to-man defense against the Cougars. Up by 31. Strock with it, gets it to Zane David back. And then Gallagher ends up with it, and easy up and in for Gallagher for his first bucket. Makes it 42-13. Cougars come back out in that man-to-man. Zach Hasty. Now to Bridger at the top of the key. To Jordan. Garrison waiting for a cutter, gets it to Zach Hasty. His shot's up, no good, but Nolan Collins comes through and picks up the offensive board. Ellis Weber now on the near side. Cross court to Garrison. Now up to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty thinks about the three, but he passes it up, gets it back to Garrison, to Garrison. Now to Hasty. Hasty waiting for some cutters, gets it to Bridger. Now over to Nolan. Good cut there, gets it to Ellis. Ellis drives in, his shot's up, no good, but he's gonna be fouled. Man, if that's on Zane David, that'll be 4 on him. Nope, that one will go against Ford David, be his first, team's first. Chance for Ellis to get on the board here. Couple free throws. First one for him is up and good. Puts the Bobcats up by 30 again. And Ellis with his second free throw. Up and good as well. 44-13. Tie their biggest lead. Zane David trying to get it in, but Nolan Collins just shuts it down, gets it to Ellis. Ellis up and in for a bucket, so good play there between Ellis and Nolan. Zane David now with it. Ellis all over him, makes him pick up his dribble, gets it to Walker, back to David. David around the back, Ellis all over him, lob it up to Gallagher. Gallagher head fake up and under and in for 2 for Josh Gallagher. Makes it 46-15. 4:40 left in the third quarter. Zach Hasty, hand off to Ellis, over to Bridger. Bridger drives to the middle of the key, gets up to the top of the paint now. He'll drive in. Good defense there by Ford David. Zach to Nolan. Nolan spin move. Oh, he had a space there if he wanted it. Jordan to Ellis, middle of the key. That shot's up no good. Zach Hasty comes down with the air ball, offensive board, and then he steps out, knocks down a 3 of his own. So 3 threes in this quarter. Makes it 49-15. Bobcats lead halfway through the third quarter. And we're gonna have almost a full line change. Garrison comes down with the rebound, defensive rebound up to Nolan. Nolan up and in for 2. Easy layup for him. Makes it 51-15. That's just what the Bobcats can do. It's like all of a sudden your lead is just out of bounds. Zach Hasty steps up with the defense, and then he just hesitation made it look like he was going to pass it. Good box out by Garrison. Tip save to Hasty, and then Hasty's going to step back for another three, and he knocks down another three. After that missed layup, he wanted to make up for it. Makes it 54-15, so a 39-point lead, and we will have a full line change after the timeout. And with that, we also want to give a shout out to some of our other sponsors as well. One that sponsors a lot for us, does our keys to the game, does advertising with us all over. You see him all over the place. Just appreciate him, and that's Travis Wingard with Edward Jones. If you're planning for your financial future, start with a conversation. Call Travis Winger with Edward Jones at 307-864-3636. Focused on your goals, focused on your future. Call today. And that is Edward Jones with Travis Winger. Also a big sponsor with a lot of what we do as Hot Springs Health. They provide quality care close at home with a hospital in Thermopolis and clinics in Riverton, Worland, and Shoshone. You have access to primary and specialty care, including orthopedics, oncology, and more. Hot Springs Health, here for your family. And those are some of our sponsors here that have done even a little extra to allow us to bring you these live streaming games from the Riverton High School regional tournament. And ball will start with the Cougars. 3:19 left. Bobcats up by 39, 54-15 over the top. And you have Cimarral, Martinez, Colomer, Schaefer in for the first time, along with Colby Deer as well. So all 12 Bobcats suited, or all 11, I should say, Cody not suited, have now officially gotten into the game. Zane David with it now, looking to get it inside. Can't, gets it to Gallagher. Gallagher with Colomer all over him. Good defense to Zane David. To Strock. Strock steps into the three. It's long. Good box out there by Cimarral as he comes down with the defensive board. And if the Bobcats score on this possession, we will have a running clock the remainder of this game. Colby Deer pass it out to Schaefer. Schaefer to Colomer. Waiting for somebody to come up top. Get set up now to Schaefer again. Schaefer wanting to get it to that short corner, just can't quite find the opening. Colomer now, he's going to drive in. Loses his footing, loses the ball, gets it back to Schaefer though. Colby Deer though, he's going to step into the three, up, no good. Ball gets knocked around. Zay David comes down with the rebound, gets it to Ford. Zay David setting up the offense, gets it to Strock. Now to Ford. Ford, 15-foot elbow jumper up, no good. Davian Martinez comes down with the rebound, gets it to Colomer. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. To Cimarral. Thinks about the three. No one steps over though. Schaefer is there. Back. He's not going to pass up another run. Cimarral knocks down the three. And with that, we will officially have a running clock the remainder of this game. Makes it a 42-point game, 57-15. 90 seconds left in this third quarter. We're going to get a blocking foul called. That one's going to go against Lane Colomer, be his first. Only third foul against a Bobcat. Walker into the ball game along with Hirsch Zikafus for the first time for the Cougars. Walker looking for a ball to get in, gets it to Kai. He's going to drive baseline. He'll lose the ball. Out of bounds will be Bobcat basketball. Good defense there by Schaefer. Colomer will bring it up under a minute left now. Up to Cimarral. Cross court to Schaefer. Schaefer to Colby in the corner. Now back out the tie. That three's long. Colby hustles, save. Saves it to Zane David though. Up ahead to Walker. Colby Deer, good hustle after saving the ball. Backdoor cut by Zane David. And long three by Hirsch Zikafus, but he chases the ball down. Ball goes out of bounds off of Colomer. And Walker will take it out. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Zane with it, gets it to Walker. He's going to drive baseline. And good defense there by Cimarral as he gets a tip and tries to get a shot off at the quarter. They're going to say no shot at the end of 3. Bobcats 57 and Cougars 15. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors for 4th and final quarter action right after this.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming! They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and YOTs makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, YOTs has them. YOTs of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, YOTs is your go-to for all things apparel. YOTs, express yourself.
All right, we have 4th quarter action underway here. Just a few seconds into Cougars' first possession. Ford David back into the ball game. He's going to be blocked by Colby. Good defense there, but King down on his arm, so he'll pick up his first. That's Colby Deere, and that'll send Ford David to the line for 2, where he is 1 of 2 on the day. And first one is good by Ford. Makes it 57-16. Again, Bobcats just taking care of business, both boys and girls here, and their first regional games of the 2026 season. Save there by Colomer, stepped out of bounds. And that ball will go out of bounds off of the Bobcats. Colomer not able to save it. Good defense by Trevin as he just kind of stepped in, and it bounces off of Zane and Ford David out of bounds. So good job by Trevin kind of showing defense late. Again, we're under running clock, so this final quarter will go fairly quick like the girls' game did. Trevin now up to the top to Colomer. Over to Cimarral. To Davey Martinez, now to Colomer. Oh, Ty was thinking the ball was coming to him. Davey now up to Trevin. Trevin to Colby George. Oh, there he is. Good play there, and then blocked by Gallagher. Ball bounces around. Ford comes away with it. Gets it to Strock. Strock over to Zane. Back to Ford. Ford gonna drive in. Good fake. Scoop shot up and in for 2 by Ford David. Has 8 of their 18 points. Ford does. Cimarral with it, gets it to Davian. To Colomer. Trevin thinks about the 3, drives through, gets through the double team. To Colomer. Colomer jump stop, good interior pass to Davian. Davian not able to finish, but will get fouled on the arm. That foul will go against Josh Gallagher, and Davian Martinez with a chance to get in the books for a couple free throws. 57-18, Bobcats lead. And that first one is up and good by Davian. Back up to a 40-point lead, 58-18. And second one is off. And we're going to get a jump ball as Cimarral and Ford both go up for it. It'll go to the Cougars. Nine different players for the Bobcats in the books with points in this one. Walker will bring it up for the Cougars. And gets up to the top to Gallagher. Back to Walker. Walker all the way around the top of the key to Zane. Good crossover. Out to Walker. Walker steps in. That three is no good. Zane David comes down with the offensive board. That shot's up no good. And ball will go off of the Cougars. Stay with the Bobcats. And we're going to get a quick 30-second timeout. So you'll get to listen to my voice just a little bit more. Another big sponsor for us again. Helps out in a lot of different ways, not only through this, but a number of things in our community. So a big shout out to One Eye Buffalo. If you're looking for a great meal in Thermopolis, stop by One Eye Buffalo Restaurant. Enjoy hearty burgers, steaks, and cold drinks in a relaxing setting. The One Eye Buffalo, serving up local flavor in Thermopolis. And appreciate them as well. And also our stats at the half hour presented always by Central Bank and Trust of Thermopolis. So if you need when you need banking you trust, turn to Central Bank and Trust in Thermopolis. From personal accounts to business services and home loans, their team is ready to help. Call 307-864-5561. That's Central Bank and Trust, proud to serve Thermopolis and Hot Springs County. Again, some big sponsors for all of us. Again, not only for the whole season, but then also stepping up here at the end of the season to allow us to present these live streamed games from regionals. And Ty Simmerall with it now for the Bobcats after the timeout. About halfway through this fourth and final quarter of this ball game, Bobcats lead by 40 to Davian. Davian to Colomer. Colomer going to drive in, spin move. Oh, going to get called for travel. One too many spin moves there, dragging his foot. And ball will go to Walker. He'll bring it up for the Cougars. Zane David, he crossover, pull up, shot is up, no good. But there's Ford David for the tip back. Put it back in to score another bucket for the Cougars. Makes it 58-20. And Colomer with it, gets it to Davian. Now to Trevin Schaefer. Trevin kicks it over to Colby. Back to Davian. Oh, to Ty Simmerall. Somehow that pass gets through. Pull-up jumper, shot's no good. Oh, where Colby was, he could have got the rebound, but ran away from it. Fort David now has it to Gallagher. Up ahead to Walker. To Zane. 3 minutes left. To Strock. Pull up. That shot is no good, and Colomer comes down with the board. Up ahead to Trevin. Trevin's three. No good. Too strong. Thought about it maybe a little bit too much. And ball going to go out of bounds off the Bobcats. Kai Alatini will come in for Gallagher. 2:30 and counting in this one. Walker will bring it up. And then you got Ford David with it. Pull-up jumper up and in for two as well. And then we're going to get another timeout. And that makes it 58-22. Looks like we'll have a timeout here as well. So I want to get another couple of these sponsors in here. Another big one for us, 7 Lazy S. Start your day at 7 Lazy S Cafe, located at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. Open Friday through Tuesday, serving hearty breakfast, home-style lunches, and friendly services. 7 Lazy S Cafe, good food done right. A big shout-out to them. And one that we don't have the commercial for, so definitely want to give a shout-out to the Thermopolis Basketball Club. Again, a big reason why I think you're seeing success in Thermopolis basketball here as of late, and these guys are a big part of that, of what they do with the younger group. Thermopolis Basketball Club builds strong athletes on and off the court, serving grades 3 through 12. The club teaches fundamentals, teamwork, and discipline through competitive play, located at 1450 Valley View Drive in Thermopolis. Thermopolis Basketball Club, building confident players for every court. And again, a big shout out to them, because they have started to develop a really good program that's really starting to pay off with seeing these younger teams do as well as they have. Because big shout out to our middle school teams as well, as I believe they won conference this past weekend also. So big shout out to them. So some great things happening for Bobcat basketball. And today's no exception, as both boys and girls team have really just done a lot. Davian's turnaround, no good. Colomer, though, comes down with the offensive board. Kick out to Davian, now to Colby. Colby drives in, good, tough move by Colby. Oh, just not able to finish, though. He's gonna hustle down the offensive board, and ball comes away to Davian. Oh, almost got a steal. I know he's wanting to throw one down. Got a young man, number 2, that I don't have in the books. And we're about 90 seconds away, and ball ends up in Bobcats' hands as some chaos ensued here in this play. And Colomer now with the ball. Kick over to Simmerall. Simmerall to the top to Davian. Now to Colomer. Backdoor cut by Simmerall, and he was shooting the ball before he caught it. No good there. 58-22 still. Bobcats not really scoring much in this quarter. And then just threw it away with a minute left. Yeah, Bobcats, I think, only with a point in this quarter, maybe, if I'm right. Drive through by Trevin Schaefer, up and in for 2, just cut right through that double team. 30 seconds left in the ball game. Apologize, I don't have this number 2 in my book. Kick out to him. Maybe Eli Hill. And his shot's up, no good, off the side of the backboard. Colomer comes down with it. Pass to Simmerall. Simmerall, tough shot. Colomer's there for the offensive board, and he's going to go right back up. Can't finish. And 2 comes away with it. Maybe Eli Hill. He's the only one that I have in the book that hasn't come in and played. A couple guys out there. And that will be ball game, folks. So at the end of this one, Bobcats win this one 60-22. So a good game for the Bobcats. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll get some points added up here, and we will come back with a post-game show right after this. Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel Wow Today.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
All right, and we're back here for our post-game show. If I can bring up the right graphic here. This is the Click It or Ticket post-game show. Again, a big shout out to all of our sponsors. They have been up on, well, if you take that down a little bit, and you can see all of our sponsors also on the screen around the top border, as well as they are all big sponsors for us to allow us to bring you regional basketball, not only on the radio, but also streaming live on WYO Today. Let's get to our Central Bank and Trust stats of the game. 22 points for the Wind River Cougars. Tanner Walker scoring 4 for them. He got the scoring started for the Cougars. He knocked down back-to-back shots and then wasn't able to get any others to drop in. Zane David with 2 points. And Josh Gallagher with a couple good buckets there in that third and fourth quarter for 4 points. And then for David leading all scorers for the Cougars with 12 points. scoring 5 in the first and 7 in the second half, going 2 of 4 from the free throw line all the way around. For your Bobcats, nearly everybody scoring in that one. Really, besides, as far as who played, Colby Deere, the only one that wasn't able to get in the books for a bucket. Cody Bombingen obviously not playing, didn't score either. But for your Bobcats, you have Trevin Shaver scoring that bucket at the end of the ballgame for his 2 points. You have Davian Martinez going 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a bucket. Lane Collimer knocked down a 3 in the first half for his 3 points. Ty Simmerall knocking down a 3 in each half for 6 points. Did go 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Brody Welch scoring 6, all of those in the first half. Playing, I don't think he played any in the second half of that ball game either. Bridger Pyle scoring 10. He knocked down a couple threes as well. Ellis Weber scoring 4, going 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Jordan Garrison scoring a bucket, scoring a point, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Nolan Collins knocked down 3 and a bucket in each half, scoring 10 total. And Zach Hasty led all score with 17, knocking down back-to-back threes in that third quarter to round out his scoring for 17. So Bobcats win big in this one again, 60-22. Not scoring a lot of points in that fourth quarter. Actually lost that quarter 7-3 for a little mini win for the Wind River Cougars. But yeah, a really good game for the Bobcats. So the way these games look tomorrow is it'll be in reverse order. So the boys will play first at 4:30. We'll be right here at the high school, and the girls will play at 6. Boys will play the winner, I think. I'm not even gonna. I can't even remember now. I was looking at it, and I would be too slow to pick it up now. But anyway, so the Bobcats will play at 4:30, and we'll stream that live from here from the high school. And then the girls will play immediately after, and that will be at 6. And Kevin Simpson will be over to help me out with that one as well. A big shout out to my helper today, as Declan, as he helped us film as well. So I appreciate all of that. We'll see you tomorrow at 4:30 for Bobcat basketball live from regionals. Again, just a big shout out to both teams. Man, really playing great game. Got to running clock on both. That saved everybody. Saved your legs for some more competitive basketball as we go on as well. So with that, this is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel YO Today. This has been the Click It or Ticket postgame show. Go Bobcats, and God bless.
Rehab and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Bighorn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness. 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats!
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.